Damn, boy. Nigga, back to square one. Back to square one. Well, I'll tell you the damn truth. Boy, look at here. Man, when I tell y'all that when it rained, it pours. When it rain, pours, man. Yeah. One thing I can't stand, man. I can't stand selfish people, man. I can't stand selfish people. I can't. I cannot stand a selfish MF, man. People's are selfish. You feel me? It's all good though. I ain't even gonna trip, man. I ain't even gonna trip. I'm back to square one, but one way, some way, somehow, man. I'm gonna definitely make it happen. I'm gonna make it do what it's supposed to do. That's mandatory. By all means necessary, I'm gonna make sure I make it do what it's supposed to do. I ain't never tripping. You know what I'm saying? Cause some people, man, greedy. You know what I'm saying? And greed don't get you nowhere in life, bro. Greed will not get you anywhere in life. Period. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself in a perfect situation, in a perfect position to be able to make something shake. And it's always that one greedy individual, so greedy. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, I don't know, man. It is what it is, though. You feel me? It is what it is. Y'all come on in the room, double tap the stream, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells. As per usual, tell a friend and let a friend know your boy Self-Conscious Live, man. I'm on live. I know it's a late night, you know what I'm saying, but I'm here. You feel me? I'm here. And I just want to talk my shit a little bit, man. Put y'all up on some stuff, what's going on. Pretty much, man. Couldn't even afford to go get a haircut, a shave today. Look rough in front of the camera, man. This is just not what I was expecting. But it is what it is. Apparently none of my subscribers are up tonight. That's what it looks like. None of my subscribers are up tonight, man. But man, it's just life, man. When you talk about life, man, like it's like the epitome of, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are some people not understanding that? I get it, man. Life is what you make of it. I get that part. You know what I'm saying? Life is what you make of it. You know, I realized that teamwork can take you a long way in life, man, but some people just miss the point. Some people don't understand what teamwork means. They don't understand the dynamics of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning, man. I'm learning to appreciate myself. You know, I learned how to appreciate myself more. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know, man, a lot of folks ain't gonna have your best interests at heart. It's crazy, boy. As I just kick back and go to sleep right here on the chair tonight, man. It's just one of those days. It's one of those days, man, that I had a perfect opportunity, had me a contract with a major dealership corporation today. Couldn't provide the services, couldn't provide what they needed me to provide. That's over with. But, you know, it's all good, man. Some folks are just greedy, man. Some people are just greedy. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't understand the big picture. And that's another reason why a lot of us will never get what we striving to get at in life, because we allow certain things to hinder us from being able to reach that next level. You know what I'm saying? Being selfish, lust, hate, envy, jealousness, greed, man, the four main characteristics of the devil, man, five, or however you want to say it, will always prevent you from being able, to make that next step. But I'm just learning, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sat back and I just reflect back, like, on a lot of things that I talk about when I'm on live, man. And it's just like it's like a perfect reflection of some of the things that I be manifesting that people seemingly don't catch on to. I could say something right now that makes a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk about this thing that we call life, you got to be able to dig down deep, man. You gotta actually know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? What you're in pursuit of, man. It's bigger than what the naked eye can detect. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to sacrifice, man. Like today, I had two options, man. You know what I'm saying? My insurance was due. You know what I'm saying? My SR22 was due, $63, man. And I had a choice. Should I go get a shave and a haircut, or should I pay my insurance? What's the most important thing in life? What would be the necessity? I felt like the insurance was a little bit more, obviously important, because if my insurance paid, I can move. I get pulled over. That's one less charge I got to worry about getting hit with. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just using this as an illustration, man, because a lot of people out there don't understand what it means to sacrifice in life, man. That's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to educate a lot of y'all peoples out there, man, you know what I'm saying, about what sacrificing really mean. A lot of y'all don't understand the dynamics nor the importance of that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, we have to be schooled on things, man. Sometimes we can get a little too far ahead, you know what I'm saying, get big-headed, and then next thing you know, God say, the quick I bless you, the quick I take away from you. But a lot of us, we don't live up under that umbrella, man. We don't see that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the world's so effed up right now. It's not just because of Kamala and Joe Biden. I mean, that plays a significant role. But overall, we talking about, peoples in general, man. Everybody talk about this love, this peace, this happiness, this unification, this teamwork makes the dream work type of thing. We talk about all that stuff, man. But let's just be honest, man. A lot of us don't really have the true means to live out those expectations that we not only set for others, but for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And until we understand what that really means and what it really stands for, or perhaps represent, you lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking, man, it's a lot of things I'm going to have to let go. It's a lot of things I'm going to have to let go. And there's a lot of people that I'm going to have to cut loose. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it, man. Me personally, myself, like, and rest in peace to the brother Young Scooter. You know what I'm saying? The artist, the rapper that was that died from Atlanta, man. I heard bits and pieces about that story, man, and I think it's deeper than perhaps what a lot of us know of. But like I said, I'm not going to speak on something that I don't have true knowledge of. But I will say rest in peace to Young Scooter, and send my condolences out to his family, because you never want to see stuff like that happen. You know what I'm saying? To nobody. But back to what I was saying, man, when you're talking about friendship, when you're talking about partnership, man, that thing goes, it runs deep. And I just been sitting back, and me personally, myself, a lot of folks may call it psychological, man, but me personally, I would sit back and just do certain things act a certain way and move a certain way, man, just to figure out who I'm dealing with. That's how I figure people's out. And like I said, some people may call it psychologically, mind games, head games, or whatever. Nah, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a person can put themselves in position to expose their own selves and don't even realize it. You know, and I've made some sacrifices, bro. I've really made some sacrifices. And I think it's time that, you know, Steve put Steve first sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It's time for me to put me first. You know, stop putting myself here for people's over here, because at the end of the day, it don't matter what you got. At the end of the day, that don't make you a better person than me or the next individual. And see, that's what a lot of people do. They get big-headed. They want to feel like they superior, inferior, whatever. 48 laws of power. You know, never outshine the master. That's number one. Number two, you play a sucker to catch a sucker. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You play a sucker to catch a sucker. So sometimes, you know, people expose themselves. You don't have to do but just that much for a person to show their hands, to show who they really are. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's why a lot of things are, I guess, taking place or transpiring in the world right now, because people don't understand what loyalness means. People don't understand what's love. You know, people say, hey, man, I love this person, or I'm in love with this. You know, a lot of us at the end of the day, we'll never know what love is. To know love means to know life, and life is something that you will never figure out. So when I utilize that word love, I use it as in the form of a high elevation of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we try to overstand situations before we understand them. You got to first understand before you can overstand. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you building the house from the top down to the bottom. It's virtually impossible, because if that house don't have a foundation to stand upon, you pissing in the wind. That's why you have to always start from the foundation and work your way up. And that's where that understanding comes first, in order for you to be able to understand it for what it really is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just sitting here at the crib, man. I'm chilling, dolo solo, relaxing by myself, not making a whole lot of noise, not making a whole lot of fuss. Just trying to sit here and figure out where did I go wrong at. That's my biggest thing. Just trying to figure out where I went wrong at. Like, yo, self, what did you go wrong at? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Sometimes they say you live and you learn, man. And that's what I'm doing. Every day I live and learn. Every day I strive to figure out a way to get greater and better at what I'm doing. Continuing to be me. Continuing to move the way I want to move. Operate the way I want to operate. And perhaps articulate the way I want to articulate. You know what I'm saying? You know, just being original, because, you know, originality can never be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? Speaking from that perspective and from that sense, you know. Hold up for 1 second. So I always say, God bless the child that can hold his own, man. Child that can hold his own. For real, for real. So I'm gonna tell you something. Man. When you begin to start cheating yourself, when you start cheating yourself, man, when you start cheating yourself in life, well, you know you effed up. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so much like for real, man. Like, I was checking out and even though I put the video up, bro, I was checking out this shit with this prime minister guy over in Canada, man. You know what I'm saying? Like talking reckless. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a relationship, a partnership, and a friendship that your country have had with the United States for decades, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's no different than a handout. You know what I'm saying? When you've been carrying the motherfucker for so long, you know what I'm saying? They become dependent on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes you have to branch off, man. You have to let a motherfucker branch off and stand on their own too. And with that being said, Canada, they don't have the resources, they don't have the intellect, they don't have the manpower to be able to stand on their own. That's why the prime minister is so upset with Donald Trump right now, because you know why he feel like Donald Trump then sold them out for Russia or Vladimir Putin or whatever. It's the other way around. It's just that Donald Trump is teaching them responsibility, teaching them accountability, and teaching them how to be able to stand on their own tools. And a lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as for as illustration. A lot of people can't stand on their own too, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you start taking from yourself, man, when you start taking from yourself, that's a whole totally different ball game, man. And that's what's going on now with the world, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I've been posting a lot of videos here lately, and I'm not changing the subject. You know what I'm saying? Just keep in mind when I speak, I make sure everything perfectly coexists with each other. There's a perfect coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm never off track. I'm never off key. I like to do that because when I'm done, I bring everything together. It's just another way of like bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying? So I've been posting a lot of videos here lately in regards to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. And I've been seeing people like commenting on the videos, you know what I'm saying, giving their perspectives, you know what I'm saying, on these individuals or whatever. And if you think about it, Martin Luther King, first and foremost, he was like all in one. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just you know what I'm saying, a civil rights leader. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King was he was an activist. You know, he was a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? He was someone that led by example. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more to Martin Luther King than what a lot of people realize. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you don't do your history, when you don't do the knowledge on certain things, man, you get lost in the sauce, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the same thing as Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X was more than what y'all thought he was. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it amazes me how people will literally actually get away from being who they are to try to quench someone else's thirst or try to imitate or display a characteristic in the presence or before the people that's not that of them. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I definitely appreciate the love that y'all showing, man. But those videos that I put out for a reason, bro. Like, a lot of y'all just think it's just all funny and all funny games. I even got people trying to detest what I'm saying or what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? What don't make sense to you makes a whole lot of sense to me. And the reason why that don't make a lot of sense to you like it makes sense to me, because again, a lot of peoples in the world are limited. You know what I'm saying? There is no creativity. You know what I'm saying? There is no what I would say, what word can I utilize to describe what I'm saying? There is no true sense of imagination to be able to visualize and to be able to see these things for what they are. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, God is real. That's first and foremost. God is real. I mean, no question. Man, woman, and child is real. That's no question. But what's real, right, is when we try to contest something that has truth written all over it, but then we try to overlap it and we try to come up with these phrases to kind of like say, you know what? I doubt this and I doubt that. But let me tell you something, man. God said that there is nowhere on this land that we can't go. That's the north, east, west, and the south. You break those 4 letters down, they spell news. God said, spread the news. He said, let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see, thus said the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're talking about history, we dealing with his story. We dealing with someone telling the story the way they want the story to be told. So if you don't know nothing about Nat Turner, you don't know nothing about Martin Luther King, you don't know nothing about Harriet Tubman. I mean, all of these are great black leaders. What's up, Steve? All of these are true black great leaders. But if you don't know your history, then you're going to be lost in the sauce. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, bro?
Shit, chilling on live. On live, talking to the people, trying to educate them. Trying to put them up on game.
What's up, man?
Trying to put them up on game, man. History.
I just want to come and holler at you, bro.
All right. What you over there?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, shit. I got to work that sodas out, boy.
You need to, bro.
Hell yeah. Got to work it out. Got to work it out. Damn, that cigarette strong, boy.
I'm gonna be able to let on, bro.
Huh?
I'll be able to let on, bro.
All right. All right. All right. So we talking about let's say you know, I can come on here right now and I guarantee the average black person couldn't tell me nothing about Harriet Tubman, couldn't tell me nothing about Nat Turner, couldn't tell me nothing about Marcus Garvey, Henry P. Newton, Bobby Seals, W. Du Bois. Couldn't tell me nothing about it. When you went to school, you was taught and told in school that Christopher Columbus was the first one to discover America, right? But America was discovered 2,000 years before Christopher Columbus even existed, right? America was discovered by Indians. You feel me? Now, so when they utilize the word Aztecs, when you hear the word Aztecs, right? Aztecs, Indians. You feel me? In other words, what I'm saying, when Christopher Columbus discovered the poor part of America, that's when it was put on record. When he discovered the poor part. The rich part was already discovered by the Indians, right? And I know y'all say, well, damn, boy, self-conscious, he done talked about this, he done talked about that, he done skipped this, he done skipped that. Just follow me, because what I'm speaking on, I'm finna make all of this perfectly coexist with each other, right? Just like the video I posted today. Donald Trump revealed the Declaration of Independence and the left wing and the Oval Office, right? Y'all remember that? The video, a lot of y'all probably haven't seen the video yet. You know what I'm saying? And if you get a chance to see it, watch it. If not, okay, it's cool. But I find it very, very, very interesting, right? That our current president, Donald Trump, would even take the initiative to display something to the masses, to the people, that's been hidden for decades, bro. Do y'all know how long this shit been hidden? The Independence of Declaration. Do you know how long it's been hidden? My question is, why did Joe Biden, Barack Obama, the Bushes, the Clintons, and even Ronald Reagan, why none of them displayed that? Why? It makes you wonder, it makes you think, right? And everything, like I said, everything in life happens for a reason. Everything I speak on and about is for a reason. There's a purpose and a cause behind everything, right? That's just like having a plan without a purpose. One without the other, you ain't got shh. You feel me? It takes two to create, to bring forth the best of life creations, man. I'm not speaking riddles. I'm not speaking ebonically. I'm educating you right now. I always tell people, man, sometimes I come on here and I shoot the breeze, right? And I just give it to you raw and uncut. But sometimes I may just want to come on and speak from this perspective and force you to utilize your mind to dissect what I'm speaking about, to comprehend what I'm speaking about, and manifest within your own mind as I continue to baptize you, man. Most devoted to my rap gospel, that type of situation. And I know a lot of y'all lost out there right now, but you know what? What makes me different from you and vice versa is God created me to be who I am, and he created you to be who you are. I'm just a messenger. How many times have y'all heard me utilize that phrase? I'm just a messenger, man. I'm just somebody that's going to give it to you in a perspective, in a sense, and in a way that you can comprehend and understand what I'm saying. Because it ain't nothing but love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to come on here and just kick facts, man. Hold up for 1 second. Put my phone on charge. Pardon myself. So it's like this right here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get to you like this right here. It's like this right here. If you know anything about the scripture, about the book, we're talking about the Bible, right? If you know anything about the Bible, the first book is Genesis. That's the beginning. The last part of the book is Revelations. That's the ending. What's in the middle? What's between Genesis and Revelations? Yeah, you could say Leviticus, you could say Psalms, you could say Mark, you could say John, Luke, all that. You could say all of that. Even though that's true. But it's bigger than that. What's in the middle of that book? Have y'all ever heard anything about the missing scrolls of the Bible? Have y'all ever heard anything about that? Do y'all not find it quite interesting that Donald Trump, after decades and decades, will display the Declaration of Independence? Have any of y'all, listen, hold on. Are any of y'all paying any attention to what Donald Trump is doing? That's the question I'm going to ask. Is anybody paying any attention to what Donald Trump is currently doing right now? I'm just asking. I'm just asking out of curiosity. Is anybody paying any attention to what Donald Trump is currently doing right now? I'm just saying. I really want to know. I really want to know if anybody is paying any attention to what Donald Trump is doing right now. Anybody? Do anybody have any idea? Why there's no comments yet in the chat? I'm going to tell you why. It's because people of the world, right, have placed a limitation on their own minds, right? That's number one. Number two, sometimes you get up in the morning and you stand in front of that mirror and you don't even like what you see. We dealing with low self-esteem, all that good stuff, right? And so right now what we're dealing with is something that you guys perhaps not accustomed to seeing. You used to seeing me coming on here, Trump train, top of the hour, so on and so forth, etc. And that's a good thing. But sometimes you got to break away from that, man. Sometimes I just want to come on here and share the real me with y'all guys. You feel me? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with displaying your intellect sometimes because you don't want people to get things misconstrued, right? And so an incident that I encountered this morning literally triggered this live stream. And typically and normally when I come on live like this and I don't have a whole lot of people's in the room or whatnot, normally I would say, you know what, man, I'm not wasting my time and energy, man. Just end the live stream. When I end the live, excuse me. When I end the live stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and members only. These are the type of videos that I want to reach people, man. This is the type of content that I want to reach people with. And it's okay. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, it's not a coincidence, man, how people literally sat back and try to take your kindness as for a weakness, try to utilize you for a pawn, somebody that they can, hey, use a gimmick, I'm going to run certain. Nah. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Not me. You feel me? So what I'm going to have to do, I guess, is just go back to being Steve. I'm Steven. That's right. That's my name, Steven, for the ones that didn't know, right? On here is Self-Conscious, the messenger. Reality is Steven. Yeah. So, but like I said, man, excuse me, it's amazing how you can allow materialistic things of the world to get in the way of the most important things in life. And I find it very, very tremendously difficult for some people to set or establish expectations for themselves that they don't have the ability to even overachieve and overcome it. For every obstacle, I just transform it and turn it into a golden opportunity, man. That's it. Every obstacle to me is an opportunity. Being able to have the opportunity to utilize these social media platforms, especially YouTube, because to me, YouTube is in a class of its own. That's right. YouTube is literally in a class of its own. There is no other social media platform that can come, excuse me, that close to YouTube. There is no other platform that can come that close to YouTube, man. I promise you that. So why we sitting here procrastinating, faking and shaking? I cherish my YouTube platform, and I'm gonna tell you why. I cherish my YouTube platform, right? Because for one, this is not easy, man. Ain't nothing easy about this. You got to put some work in to get. Let me show y'all something. Keep in mind, guys, what we're talking about, me, Self-Conscious, showing you before I end this live, how everything that I talked about from subject to subject, to jumping to this subject, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make all this perfectly coincide with each other. Just keep listening. I got 4 peoples up there. Just keep paying attention. Let me show you something. Let me step away and show you something real fast. Yeah. All right. One second. That's all I'm asking for. If you ain't got that, have a beautiful night. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Here we go. Let me screenshot it first. All right. Let me save it. Now let me go over here in my photo. Click on it. Click it up. Can y'all see that? Hold on. The phone is kind of crazy on this camera. Let me see. Let me see if that'll work. Can y'all see that? That says, let me try it again. What the hell? Okay, let's see if that'll work. Well, anyway, 56.4 thousand subscribers I have, right? And I'm sitting here saying to myself, self-conscious messenger, you have approximately 56.4 thousand subscribers. How can you maximize the subscribers that you have? Easy, quite natural. It's easy. Figure out what this person wants or likes. Figure out what this person want to like, and perhaps this person. That's 3 people, right? That's knowledge. That's wisdom. That's understanding. 3 plus 2 equals 5. You add 1 to that, that equals 6, right? 6 is a perfect representation of equality. What is equality, man? Equality means to be equal, and meaning want for others as well as you want for yourself. Why be selfish? What's the purpose of being selfish? I done already explained it to y'all guys. You can't take this shit with you when you leave. It's virtually impossible. You cannot take none of this material shit with you when you leave, bro. So why are we still not understanding or perhaps comprehending that? Because the old saying goes, when you got your mind in the gutter or up your behind, you can't see beyond nor past either or. I'm just a messenger. And give me a second. Let me check my phone. Let me check my device. And let me drink a shot to that. And by the way, this is Sam's purified delinquency water. This is water. This is not alcohol. This is something that your body is made of, 80% of it, or 85, however you want to say it. What's up?
When you done, I talk to you.
When I get done?
For a second.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I ain't going to bed no time soon.
Yeah, not gonna do.
All right, I got you.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So this is Sam's purified drinking water, right? Let me show you something. Give me 1 second. And I'm wondering why this motherfucking phone ain't charging up. Y'all give me a second, guys. I gotta put some charge on this phone. It's what I'm seeing now. What I'm seeing now is a low lot of people So why people feel as if they owe me explanations. Don't nobody owe me nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I just sat back and tragically pay close attention to what's evolving around me, right? What's revolving around me You know what I'm saying? I'm going to allow whatever I want to only allow within my circumference or within my vicinity, right? And like I say, sometimes, man, it's good to vent. And this is another way of me perhaps venting and meaning just expressing myself, man, just talking, just speaking. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I mean, a lot of times people need to know, you know, it's two sides to us YouTube creators, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely two sides to us, man. And looking forward um to my upcoming interview, man. I'm looking forward, bro. I'm definitely looking forward. I'm just, you know, kind of like at a point now where I'm dealing with some things physically right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of work because of back issues. I have a MRI body coming up. Got to go back and see the urologist. Like, you know, I got some things going on. And if y'all notice, y'all guys haven't seen me smoking no cigarettes lately. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, game. Yeah, I didn't even stop smoking cigarettes, man. Obviously, there's some things that I want to speak about, but you know, I'm not gonna do that because God done already took care of it for me. You know what I'm saying? He done already took care of that thing for me, man. You feel me? So what I'm doing, y'all see this on my arm? Y'all see that? Y'all know what that is? Hold on, let me get the box for you. Perhaps you can pick up on what I'm trying to share with you. I don't know if y'all can see it good. Y'all see what that say? Nicotine, right? So, by the grace of God, I was able, today makes day 16 that I haven't smoked a cigarette, right? And I'm not smoking for a reason because I have a lot to live for. You know what I'm saying? So with what I'm dealing with now, God is good, man. God is good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gave me the strength that I needed to stop smoking, bro. Gave me the strength. So now all I got to do is just, you know, go through this process and, you know, and go from there. And I would like to come on here and talk about my situation, but why? I'm not asking nobody to have no sympathy for me, bro. I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want people to know, you know, that your boy dealing with some things right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, by the grace of God, man, I'm going to get through it. We're going to get through it together as a team, you know? So again, I know some people may want to know, hey, you know, my man done talked about 30 different subjects. But just keep in mind, pay close attention, like I've been telling you. Everything that I speak on and about is for a reason. Before I end this live stream, I'm going to make everything that I spoke about perfectly coexist with each other. You just got to pay attention. Yeah, I appreciate that, game, and my other guy that's on there speaking. I appreciate the words of encouragement, because that's what I'm taking it as, a word of encouragement, man. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Man, all I can say is God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's the all-seeing, the all-knowing. If you pay close attention, you let God use you, man. You know what I'm saying? You eventually benefit from it. You feel me? I definitely would like to share some stuff with y'all, man, but uh I don't want anybody mistaken or mistake, what I want to share. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm probably the only creator on YouTube that get, I guess you call it bashing or whatever, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, guys, I got a lot of stuff obviously on my mind that I'm dealing with. You feel me? But definitely keep me in your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Just pray for me, bro. Like you ain't even gotta like me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just one of those type of brothers, man, that I try to share my views, how I see things, how I feel about things, and I never try to force anyone to agree with everything that I have to say or speak on. Nick Fitz only lasts 5 long minutes. Game Breed Podcast fam, I believe in you, bro, all the way from 205. Oh yeah, man, definitely. Man, game, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. I'm gonna go in and keep it 100 with you, bro. I was in the process of getting ready to go full blast, and until this little situation that I'm dealing with now came up, bro. So I'm just kind of trying to focus on getting myself healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really focusing on trying to get myself healthy, man. Get myself, but it's crazy, man. That's all I can say, bro. You know what I mean? It's definitely crazy, but like I say, God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta believe, you gotta have faith. You have to have trust. God say faith the size of a mustard seed is enough, man. You know what I mean? So, and I appreciate the fact that I am currently able to do what I'm not doing now. And it's gonna help me in the long run. I promise you that. So, all right, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make everything that I just spoke on and about perfectly coexist with each other, and then I'm gonna end this live stream so I can get ready to get hooked up. Must be a cat, I don't know. Anyway, so here's the thing. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want, I shall not need. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul for his name's sake. Ye thought I walked through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, thy comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. God first, family second, career third. Allow God to remain the rock of your life, as well as in associations with all that you do. And with that being said, when you're speaking about unity, when you're speaking about peace, love, and happiness, it's bigger than what you think it is. Just like a marriage, it's easy to say I do, but there's a lot of stuff that comes with that marriage. Ponder on that.